So I just got news from this like a couple hours ago, but apparently NetEase, which is a company that owns Marvel Rivals, just laid off their entire North America team. Like their entire US team just got dropped. They're like as surprised as we are, apparently, because people just found out from a LinkedIn post that they are out of a job today. So the director for the Marvel Rivals project posted this on LinkedIn earlier today. My stellar talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals for NetEase Games, and we're just laid off. Times are tough all over. Find these incredible people new jobs because we all need to eat, right? So he is like vouching for all the developers, basically asking other companies to hire them because that's what a good leader does in a situation like that. The team that was laid off was responsible for some game level and game design mechanics, gameplay mechanics, and stuff like that. So yeah, apparently NetEase Games doesn't have any dev teams onshore for American projects, North American projects, I mean. Oh, by the way, I don't think I said anything. I'm all over the place today. I'm trying out these new like bite-sized videos talking about gaming news. It's supposed to be like less than 10 minutes long and talking about one specific piece of news that I thought deserved to be talked about on its own, or just want to yap about it or complain or anything. So that's basically it. So back to the video. That got me thinking about a couple of news that I've seen about a month ago about Marvel Snap. So, and also the TikTok ban. I don't need to contextualize, I think, anyone on the TikTok ban and what's been happening. But yeah, TikTok was going to get banned, and then it was, and then it wasn't, and it was out for a couple hours, and it was back, and now it's a very weird place. But yeah, so there's this whole Marvel Rivals layoff. And a month ago, there was this whole TikTok thing, and people didn't realize that the ban was on ByteDance, which is a company that owns TikTok. And that company also owns a bunch of other apps. So those other apps also got banned and didn't get unbanned like TikTok. One of those apps was Marvel Snap, which maybe people are not familiar with it. It came out in 2022, and it was a pretty big deal when it came out. Mostly everyone that I knew that was into Marvel was addicted to that game. It was like a big thing when it came out. And it had a pretty big player base until January. And then around January 19, when ByteDance got taken down on the US, Marvel Snap also got taken down, and it didn't get taken back up for around 10 days. And on January 29th, it got back up, but it has less features. Like they got the game back up, but it was not the whole thing in America. Always. I'm always making that clear because the ban was only in the US. Marvel Snap is owned by and made by a company called, I forgot, Newverse. Sorry, it took me a while. And Newverse is owned by ByteDance. So when ByteDance got taken down, Newverse got taken down. And I wonder if this has any relation with the situation with NetEase, because NetEase is the company that makes Marvel Rivals, is, I believe, mainly a Chinese company, and laying off their entire North American staff after ByteDance, which is a Chinese company, got like roughed up. It does look kind of sus, and I'm really curious to know what other news we're going to get in relation to that. I don't know. It looked a little sus. It looked a little interesting. I haven't looked too deep into that, so if you guys know, you can tell me in the comments if there's any relation to it. It just looks a little weird. My brain's like connecting dots and everything. But that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how I'm worried now that since most of the team that was laid off was people that were working on gameplay mechanics and level design, if the game's now gonna lose its soul and become just another live service cash grab. Because I think one of the best things about Marvel Rivals and why so many people were liking it and playing it and how it worked is because it felt like it had soul in it. It felt like it had heart in it, differently from most live service games that come out recently. And people felt it, you know, the quality and the heart in the game, and I don't know, the passion in it. And now that most of the people that put that passion in it got laid off, man, I don't know. I'm trying not to be pessimistic about it. Maybe nothing's gonna change. Hopefully nothing's gonna change. We just got a patch today, which they nerfed Iron Fist, which thank God, I fucking hate that guy. They nerfed Black Widow for some reason. I haven't played that much with her, so I don't know if she actually needed that. But they're like, the balance of the game is finally coming together. They are fixing some AoEs that had some issues with boundaries. A lot of other cool stuff. We got the Human Torch, we got the Thing coming in. There's so many cool possibilities for so many characters to come into the game that might be so cool. And I don't know, man. I'm really worried about the future of the game with so many important people being removed from the decision making and from the actual development of the game. So let's hope I'm just being pessimistic. And yeah, I predict that we're going to see some quality losses over that decision. And I am also very curious to know if we get more news and more information on to why, and any kind of general details about NetEase's decisions. And I really hope that all the devs that got laid off get jobs really fast and get compensation if possible. And just game devs deserve better, man. Game devs have a really hard time. But yeah, that is basically what I wanted to say, what I want to yap about. And I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.